but these are also the qualities that we look for in a friend. Which is why it is surprising to me, and I'm sorry to say here this evening, that the man we are about to give an award to has been lying to all of us. He has not been honest with us. Yeah, despite his blue eyes and his Nordic appearance, David North. You cannot tell a room full of journalists lies your whole life. Because David North is in fact David Perello.
Yes!
It's true. Let that sink in for a minute. This man, we allow him in our newspapers. We invite him into our homes through the radio. We trusted this man. And it was all a complete fabrication. So tonight, I think, is really less of an award and more of an intervention of sorts, to see if we can get David to face his demons. As it is right now, I know for a fact that Carl Corey has dispatched a group of Donald Trump's finest investigators to even track down David's original birth certificate, because, my God, how can we even be sure it's Perello? I'm not. He has been awarded for several things. He has a whole dossier, a whole list of awards for the journalism that he's done over the years. He has been awarded for work on Flight 800 to TWA, for coverage during 9/11. He's been awarded for coverage during the Northeast Blackout. Big seminal moments that have occurred in our region, and he's done a terrific job, and he has done it with honesty and integrity. But more than that, he has been a friend to really everybody here. And this is a recognition of somebody who is a friend to us as individuals, who's a friend to the island, who's a friend that embodies the spirit of journalism at its finest. He's absolutely dedicated to the profession. He's indefatigable in his pursuit of excellence. He gives it his all in everything that he does. We personally had the opportunity to work alongside David during our high school journalism program a couple of years ago. And he was such an incredible and gifted mentor throughout the process. And honestly, it is also just impossible not to like this guy. I mean, how good do you feel when you're talking to David North, or whoever he is? He has that rare quality, which is actually something that many of the people here in this room have as a friend and as a journalist, is that when you're talking to David, you feel as if you're the only person in the world at that moment. And he has that rare gift and that rare quality. And I couldn't be more thrilled than to be the person that is presenting him with this award, but I know that I do it on behalf of all of his great friends here. Congratulations. The Phil Spahn Award this year goes to our friend, whoever he is, David North.
Should have known you can't keep a secret in a room full of investigative reporters. How did I run that so long? I want to thank you all so much. Had a cheesy Charlie Sheen reference, may as well use it. Welcome to the first stop on my violent torpedo of gratitude tour. I love this event. It's great to be with people we hear on the radio, see on TV, or know by a byline. People we friend or follow, and tonight I'm so pleased to see so many genuine friends, people I've had a chance to work with, to learn from. I want to thank so many of you for your advice, your encouragement, for pointing me in the right direction, or even shoving me in the right direction. And some of you have even cut me a paycheck or two. Thank you so much. The Phil Spahn Award, as you heard, is for outstanding support to service of journalism in our community. When I began working on Long Island, I never imagined I'd be among someone receiving an honor like this, so thank you very much. A thought about Long Island. As a newcomer, I found this place kind of daunting. I didn't know much about it. As you probably know, Long Island's famous for exporting college students. They're everywhere. At graduation, I remember many of my journalism classmates from Long Island saying if they couldn't get work in New York City or Long Island, after 4 years in school, they'd do something else. And all I could think of is, wow, that Long Island must be an amazing place. And as we know, it sure is. The only market in the nation probably where local news coverage extends 160 miles and serves as many as, well, close to 3 million people. Just some observation about the challenges we cover. How can we help our listeners, viewers, and readers relate and care to all of Long Island? If you think civilization ends at your exit at the LIE. One true story, one of my first jobs as a camera operator, a really bright young woman from Merrick. She had recently graduated from Penn State. We were leaving from Islandia to cover an event on Shelter Island. On the way, we stopped at the DMV to register our van, and this is in Medford, and she said, why is there a DMV all the way out here? Nobody lives out here. Well, I had to explain we were only halfway across the island, and she saw that DMV was crowded. But think about that, what that means for covering Long Island, a market like this. A nuclear plant at Shoreham? Sure, nobody lives out there. State authority managing Nassau's finances? I don't care, I live in Suffolk. Protect the Pine Barrens? What are Pine Barrens? A floating natural gas barge in Long Island Sound? Well, I live on the South Shore. So what does it mean for our community to have so many school districts, so many layers of government, and tax districts? It's not my kid. It's not my district. I don't know those people. Why should I care? Well, as Jed mentioned, it's been my good fortune to speak with students recently. The students all know the 5 W's and the H, but the answer to that question, why should I care, comes with 2 other letters, SW. So what? So what? We get to the heart of the story. Why does this matter? Who cares? Why? So what? That's where we get our answers. These are our kids. They are our kids. This is our environment. This is our tax money, the health of our communities, and our infrastructure. These are the stories all of us cover and contribute to in some way. Now, if I can hold on to your attention a little longer, I do have some thank yous I'd like to make publicly. My friends at Newsday. I gained some lessons in editing there from the editorial board and during my time producing the Newsday.com News Minute. News Minute. I learned why use 7 words when 4 will do. And eventually, they even had me counting syllables. My friends at News 12, my old friends and new friends at News 12, thank you so much for your patience and your encouragement as I struggled a bit with the technology to produce their daily issues program, Long Island Talks. Alan Goodman, I don't think you're here tonight. Give my best to Alan, a very patient man and a great manager. I have so much respect for the awesome people at News 12 and the amazing job they do covering Long Island. Thank you all. And thank you, Jed, and my friends at the Long Island Press for outing me as an Italian-American on Long Island. It's a terrible crime, I suppose. And an opportunity to write for the press beyond a news minute, to as much as 1,400 words or more, and for giving me the opportunity to play a role in their high school journalism program. I met so many smart young people throughout Long Island at all of our school districts who read, who are very good writers and who care about the world around us and want to make their contribution as journalists. It was a reassuring experience and an inspiring experience. Thank you. And for my friends at WALK, my boss and my friend Donna Vaughn, our news director, is here tonight. She'll be up very early tomorrow morning. Tune her in at 97.5. I'm terrifically proud to be associated with WALK. They honor their heritage of community service every day. I'm proud to be a part of that organization. And of course, to the Press Club board for nominating me for this award and giving me the opportunity to say thank you. So often, we know who's helped us, we know who our friends are, but we don't get a chance to tell the world. It's my honor tonight to do that. Thank you all so much.